Yep. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. To a divine message. We're gonna see what's coming through, what's popping, how we feeling. Let's do this. Let's see what God, our spirit guides, our angels, ancestors, the divine, the Holy Spirit, what they like us to hear. Ace of Cups. You've been given a true gift, true gifts, an overflow. You're being given an overflow of love from all directions. You know what it feels like because it feels real. It's actually fueling you. It's actually inspiring you. It's filling you. And this is coming from the hand of God. This is coming from the Holy Spirit. I feel like you're a new cup. You're a new cup, so you're receiving new water. And in this new cup, it's an infinite overflow. You're finally in tune with your highest self, your future self. I feel like you've never been more clear. Your future self, your higher self has never been more clear. Your past self. It's all love. It all feels good. The spiritual feels good. You know that the physical wavers, but you're receiving spiritual love. Okay, you're receiving real love. Let's see what's up with the Marvel. Seven of Swords. Okay. 10 of Wands, the Moon. 5 of Coins, the Sun. 3 of Wands. Okay. So I'm speaking to a moon god. I'm speaking specifically to one moon god, Moon Knight. Speaking to the Moon Knight. Probably a dude. And then speaking to the Sun. Probably a female. Kamala Khan. Miss Marvel. And for Mr. Moon Knight, and for some of you, this is both of y'all. Actually, for a lot of you. For a good majority, this is both of y'all. You're both the moon and the sun. 10 of Cups, 6 of Coins, 5 of Swords. For Mr. Moon Knight, you dealt with extreme deception as an initiation. You dealt with supernatural deception. This is Loki energy, so it could have been in your family. But you dealt with a deception beyond the physical, beyond a human vessel. This is like a force of deceptive energy that fucks with everything. It fucks with everybody who deals with it. And it was your mission to deal with it. It was your mission to deal with what fucks with everybody. Because it showed you that you're Mr. Moon Knight. You're the god of the moon. Deception actually empowered you. Going through deception empowered you. going through this force that everybody struggles with. It showed you that you're built different, that you're built for this. You're built to weave it, to go through it, to be around it, to not be afraid of the fog, but to be among it easily. It's your job to be the watcher of the darkness. You're the guardian of the darkness. Okay, so both for you, the moon and the sun, there is extreme anger that arose. Maybe somebody that was trying to spoil your work, spoil your pride. This is like an enemy of Iron Man's, the Mandarin. Someone who is really jealous of Iron Man, try to ruin his life mercilessly. It's one of those things where he showed Iron Man who he is at first, and that's who he was. So maybe there's one person who's like embodying this anger energy, and their role is to arise it within us. This person was probably merciless. In Iron Man 3, the Mandarin killed a lot of people. Killed a lot of people without caring. Killed one of Tony's exes right in front of him. And he wanted a reaction. He wanted a reaction out of Tony. That was his goal. He wanted Tony to react. He did it all for Tony. He wanted Tony to react. And he didn't. He was like, you're a monster. I'm not going to give you the reaction. I'm not going to get angry. He just looked at him. He gave him no reaction. So that was also part of the initiation. Anger can never be used against you. And you're very aware of when it arises within you because you've been shown the danger of it. You've been shown of what it looks like when it takes over your life. It's anger. That's the enemy. And the sun, the Scarlet Witch, she went through the same thing. Maybe poverty, extreme poverty. The Scarlet Witch's life was extremely, extremely hard. She lost everything. Due to corruption, due to the government. So before she became spiritual, she already had lost everything. She was impoverished from the start. She was impoverished externally, but not internally. She was always lighthearted. She was lighthearted from the start. Kamala Khan is extremely lighthearted. So there was poverty around her, poverty being projected in ruthless ways. But like I said earlier, it showed her that she's built different. Kamala Khan is a legend. She's an imaginative. She's a dreamer. She's a heaven walker. She lives in heaven. Everything she sees is part of her movie, and she's aware of it, and she wields it. Everything she sees is always moving around. It's always neon. It's always reflective. It's always bright and colorful and vibrant. She doesn't call it heaven, but it's what she's in. So maybe her adolescence was tough, it was restrictive. But you're at the point where the past doesn't mean anything. It's just a story. It's just what I'm saying. It's just a story now. You know who you are. You're in your power. You're in your sun power. You could do anything. This energy overpowers everything. Okay? And these two energies, the masculine and the feminine, are collaborating in a new way, new creation. When they get together, this could be 3 different people. When they get together, it's a brand new journey. It's a start. It's a brand new dragon. It's a baby dragon. When y'all get together, it's the start of something that's always been meant to be. It's the beginning. Okay. 5 of Swords, 6 of Coins, and 10 of Cups. Alright. So you could be receiving two different types of gifts. One of them is divine, or both of them are divine. But one of them is bright and gold and light and life-bringing. The other is more dark matter. Could be painful. And you're seeing that they're both gifts. They're both magical. There's purple. There's purple in the darkness. There's red in the light. They're both vibrant. You're seeing that what you thought was dark, what you thought was the dark side, is actually just a dark shade of purple. Party time. Deadpool and his shark. You're taking it all. Spirit is saying, take it all. Take all the gifts. Use them all. Because you are the all. Yeah. Okay. 8 of Wands. Temperance. Eight of Coins. 2 8s. Fast movement. Fast, stable movement. In flow, in one motion. In one motion, you're combining fire and earth. You're wielding fire and earth like a butcher or a mason. You're combining fire and earth in temperance and creating something physical, creating something tangible. Because of your mastery, you've been doing this balance, this dance for a long time. And you're at your prime. You're in your prime right now. Doing your thing, alive in heaven right now. A welder. Spiritual welder. You build armor. You build armor. Like Iron Man, you build armor. And maybe for a while you're building other people's armor. But you're prioritizing your own. Making sure yours is top tier. Putting in the secret sauce into your own armor. You have to learn how to build yourself up before you build others. And you're learning that when you build yourself up, you gotta have fun. You gotta be a little mischievous. You gotta have some dark in there. And that's teaching you that when you're helping others, it doesn't gotta be all light. That could be painful, that could be detrimental if there's no contrast. All right, Bruce Lee for sure is coming through. Be like Wata. Magic starts with me. Here's a unicorn. I share my world with animals which have all kinds of strengths. All right. Lobster, financial pinch. Reconciliation, pineapple. Claw, be careful, do not take risks. Okay, so it's the lobster saying do not take risks. Caterpillar, things will not always be this way, a change is coming. You're reconciling with sweetness, with an overwhelming sense of sweetness. Pineapples are extremely, extremely sweet. Probably the sweetest fruit, sweetest animal. So they have like a spirit of their own. They're very alive. So you're reconciling with life, with the colors, with the flavors. And anybody saying don't take risks, those are the ones financially pinching you. When you breathe in the sweetness of life, the vibrance, then you're able to create in a vibrant state. When you unlock your doors, then you are all powerful. Okay? All right, I'll leave it there. I love you. God bless you. Peace.